Hi everybody, welcome back to Enjoying Retirement. Today we have a special request from the old guy himself for chicken salsa verde. So here we go. Here's all you need. Basically it is some chicken breast, cheese, and salsa verde. Everything else is pretty much optional. So I start out by dicing up a couple green onions that we'll use at the end as a garnish for a little bit of flavor, and some garlic. Always got to have garlic. Yeah, I know the green salsa verde probably already has it in it, but hey, we're going to add some more. That's because we can. Get that diced up nice and finely. Then we're going to take some oil and grease up our baking sheet. Here I'm just using a glass bread loaf. Going to add 1 or 2 cans of chicken breast. I only added 1 here because I was kind of experimenting. When you make it for real, I would add 2 just so that you have enough. Then break up the big lumps. You don't want them completely broken up, just the big lumps. Add a little bit of oil and then mix it up and get the chicken all coated. And now we're just going to add some salt and pepper, and that's to your taste. Don't need to add too much because salsa verde already has some in it. And then we're going to toss in the garlic. Mix that up. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Just get it mixed up and then kind of lay it down. Now we're going to add the salsa verde. This is a 16-ounce jar. I put most of it in. It came out very soupy, which was fine for what I'm going to do at the end. Next time, I might put a little bit less in, make it a little bit firmer, or I might even, instead of draining the chicken, I might put the chicken juice in there as well as the full bottle of salsa verde and turn this into chicken tortilla soup. Anyway, lots of experimenting to do. Now you add cheese. Hey, add as much as you want and as your heart health allows. We have preheated the oven to about 400 degrees, and once it's hot, we're going to stick this in there, and we're going to bake it about 10 minutes. You really need to check. All you're trying to do is warm it up because the chicken in a can is already cooked. You want the cheese melted, a little bit bubbly, so your time and temperature may vary. While that's going, we're going to cut the rest of the garnish up. In this case, we're going to slice 1 tomato. And I don't like the water and juices that run out of a tomato, so I just punch the seeds out and that little gel stuff. That way, when you add your tomato later, all you're adding is the flesh. You're not adding any extra fluid to your chicken salsa verde. Go ahead and finish dicing that up. By the time you get that done, the stove will be about over, and it's time to look at it and pull it out. So here we are. We have a nice little dish of chicken salsa verde. You can see that the cheese browned a little bit. That's fine. Now we're going to add the garnish on top. That's the tomato and the green onion. That just makes it look pretty and actually taste pretty good too. Now, how do you eat it? Well, you know what? I think the best way is, like my dad said, you just take a bowl and you get some tortilla chips. And we're going to add the tortilla chips in and then just spoon it on. I'm going to get a little bit fancy here. I'm going to line it just because I could. No other reason. You don't really need to. You could crush some in the bottom because that soupiness, it's going to be soaked up by those chips at the bottom and give it some more texture. So it's going to be really good. Just take out your big serving spoon, serve some up, and then lay it right on top. That's not enough. Just go in there and get some more. And now you have a good serving for a cold winter day of some nice warm chicken salsa verde. Go ahead and use the chips on the side as a spoon, dip it up, eat it, use more chips, and the chips at the bottom will help soak up some of the juice and taste really good. The other way, get yourself a flour tortilla. I prefer them to corn in this case, and just load some up. This is going to be a little bit messier with it this juicy, but it was still very good. There you have it. Chicken salsa verde. Nice, easy, quick. Took about 20 minutes start to finish, and it is perfect for a cold winter day. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got something out of it. But as always, I am enjoying retirement.